The nuts and bolts of it are there's a party, a family, a sister and her husband invite her brother and his partner over for dinner, and they've known each other for 30 years mostly.
And then there's something slightly contentious comes up, and then you've got alcohol in that mix.
And what starts off as a nice evening turns into comedically outrageous falling out of everyone, and everyone decides to sort of bare their hearts.
All of them get more than they bargained for.
Vincent is an estate agent who runs a very successful business in South London. He's a bit of an arse at times, but he's very much the catalyst for a lot of what goes on.
She's quite in control of herself, incredibly successful and pregnant with Vincent, this sort of former Playboy child, and she's sort of changed him a bit, or so she thinks.
She's chosen to marry a man who maybe is not as bright as her, but she's sort of really been encouraging and supportive of his academic career, and she's been very happy to let her own career fall by the wayside.
Peter is a lecturer of French at Goldsmiths, so very much an academic and arrogant in his liberal left-wing worldview, I think.
If I invite friends around for food, you can catch yourself getting into that kind of, I just want it to be really nice and people to be really relaxed.
That kind of goes out the window here.
But this is the kind of event when people are like, no, do you know what? I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say what I really think. It can be quite, well, it certainly is in this case, quite explosive.
I'm sure most people would have experienced this around their Christmas dinner tables.
I think your family, particularly your siblings, can bring out such strong emotions in people.
Probably any family has these hidden landmines.
I'm very suspicious of people like, oh, my family get on great.
There are moments where people literally gasp. It's not for the faint-hearted in places.
It's great because you've got 5 strong characters, and hopefully there's going to be a lot of comedy and a lot of drama.
The play is very funny, and I think people will recognise bits of themselves and their friends in all the characters. There's room for some real sort of physical comedy, and as well as it being moving at times and silly and hopefully entertaining.
That's what I think makes it a great evening out.
To premiere it here in Birmingham is a big deal, because I know this play has been talked about for a while. We're excited because we know that potentially it has the chance of being something really special. So we'll just see.
What was that?
Short, she said short.
Was that like meant to be a cut?
That was me going cut.
Oh.